Hi everyone, this is Watchables and my name is Kane. I want to put a disclaimer here that I'm generally not a great DC fan. Some of it has to do with disliking Batman as a character, and as Batman is kind of DC's main guy, you get where I'm coming from. But that doesn't mean that I refuse to watch their movies or won't give them a fair chance. And I'm glad I did with Black Adam, cause I like Black Adam. It was directed by Jaume Collet-Serra and stars Dwayne Johnson as the title character, Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, and Sarah Shahi, among others. It's based, of course, on the DC comic book character. In the movie, we get Teth Adams' origin story from the time he was a slave to an uprising that brings out a champion to destroy an evil king, seeking to rule the world with a crown made of hell demons. He's Kahndaq's champion from a long time ago, and many dream of his return, because Kahndaq's once again under despotic rule of people who seek its valuable metal, Eternium, and the crown of Sabbac. When he does return, though, he's not quite the champion he was claimed to be, nor is he convenient for the powers that be, so Amanda Waller sends in the Justice Society to recapture this threat. Now, the story is complicated. There's a lot of composition in the beginning, and it's not too elegantly done. But the film is very much about what is myth and what is truth, and what we start with is the myth. What we are left with in the end is the truth, and in that way it all makes sense. It's also fairly reminiscent of what Collet-Serra did in his other film with Dwayne Johnson, Jungle Cruise, only darker, less comedic. Because of course Black Adam is dark. It is, after all, part of the DCEU, and it seems that Black Adam is kind of a rebirth to that universe. Warner Brothers has restructured the franchise, and Black Adam is its first outing since WB's merger with Discovery. Now, I'm not saying that I approve of Warner Brothers ditching the Batwoman movie. How could I be? I always want more female heroes, not less. Still, if Black Adam is indicative of what their movies will be like in the future, I'm not mad, 'cause I really like it. Dwayne Johnson does make for a great anti-hero. He wears the superhero persona well, and nobody is really surprised by that. I like that the movie is centered around a character from a fictional Middle Eastern country, and that it's not about religion. I also think that the underlying theme of imperialism is very well done. We get to see the consequences of it in the myth of Teth Adam himself, and the truth that was being kept from the people of Kahndaq by the Justice Society and Waller, who represent the invading West. The Justice Society swoops in to save the people of Kahndaq from Teth Adams, but they never deemed it necessary to interfere on their behalf when they were invaded and exploited by Western forces. And Hawkman's holier-than-thou attitude really only adds insult to injury. It's not the main conflict, but it raises an interesting issue. It's also good to see Sarah Shahi, who's of Iranian descent, play a Middle Eastern character instead of having that character whitewashed. Generally, I always love seeing her in anything, but it's especially appropriate here, and she also kicks ass. She's a great character, even while a lot of it is about being a mother in the second half of the movie. On the whole, Black Adam is really enjoyable. It's got the usual action, but its story isn't shallow. It brings in some new concepts for the future of the DCEU and kind of changes its direction. I wouldn't be mad if Warner Brothers made more movies like this and left its very problematic past behind. We'll see how it all holds up in its future outings. The next DC movie will be Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which comes out in March. Is it too much to hope that Black Adam will make an appearance? Thanks for watching this video. If you like movies, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. It's basically all I'm talking about. Tell me in the comments what you think about Black Adam and where DC is going in the future. No spoilers please, not everyone has watched the movie yet. And if you would give this vid a thumbs up, I'd very much appreciate it. Black Adam by Jaume Collet-Serra is very watchable.